Well, hello everyone. I'm in my car right now because maintenance decided to come kick me out of my apartment this morning. So this video is going to come out a little late. I sent the packet out already, but it was a little later than usual too, so I apologize. It's the final week of school, kinda. I mean, next week technically is a day on the calendar, but that'll be mostly for you to turn in things for your that you've checked out, like your laptops and things. Hopefully the school's contacted you about that. I honestly have no idea what's going on with that, but I know you should be dropping things off. Make sure for this class, if you're dropping things off, I know some of you still have in the time of the butterfly. It's not sure. So make sure you turn that in. I think you all probably still have a long way gone. Make sure you turn that in when you go to the school to turn in your laptops. If you still have Othello or anything else, turn it in for all your classes, not just mine. So I haven't made a video in a while because we were mostly just doing LTI. There's people walking by, this is weird. Because mostly you were just working on LTI after the first week. I don't feel like I really need instructions, but this week we're back to not doing LTI, and there's a lot of things we haven't done yet. It's the last week, so it's kind of a weird week. There's some surveys and things, so I wanted to make this video again just to go through that, through the packet like I was at the beginning of remote learning. So congratulations, you guys, we made it through the weirdest year I've ever had. I've been teaching for 5 years. I was a student for like forever, if you count my bachelor's and master's degree, pretty much my whole life. So this was a weird year with COVID and everything, so thank you for doing your best. We were all kind of in new uncharted territory, okay? And you guys, we made it through. And who knows what it's going to look like in the fall, but you know, if it's going to be like this, at least you're prepared. If we're back in school, awesome. A lot of you have realized that, hey, as much as you complain about school, it's not so bad. You get to see your friends and actually have things to do instead of being stuck at home. So hopefully whatever the fall brings, we'll be ready for it. So what do you need to do this week? There are 2 surveys. The first one is on OneNote under your remote learning tab. I think it's called LTI Final Survey. That is the survey I told you about at the beginning of LTI, where you kind of talk about how did you do in the group? What did you contribute? That's a big bus. And also it's your chance, if I know some groups had some students who maybe dropped the ball a little bit, it's your chance to let me know what the group dynamics were. Please, this is not your time to complain and bash other students. Please be logical and rational and honest about yourself too, because this is more, it's got some group dynamics things, but it's also more about how do you think you did. So be honest. If you're someone who you know deep down you kind of didn't help your group out, be honest, because I kind of know already and your group knows. So be honest with yourself and think about, how could I do better last year? How did I let this happen? Why? Was it because I was overwhelmed? Was it because I procrastinated? Was it because I just thought someone else would do it and I didn't care? Whatever it is, let me know. Some of you maybe are the opposite, where you're like, you know what, Mr. Rogers, I actually took control too much of this project and I just kind of did everything. If that's you, be honest, let me know. Say, Mr. Rogers, I didn't really, give other people a chance. So just be honest in that survey. It is worth 20 points, and how I'm going to grade that is I'm going to read your whole group's surveys and then kind of figure out, okay, who was a good group member, who could be a better group member next time, and that'll kind of be your grade for that. Okay, if you have questions on that, let me know. Your second thing is another survey. This one is a teacher and course evaluation survey. It is on Microsoft Forms. There is a link in the packet. Please take that. I'm going to grade it just a couple points because it's not really for the class, but I want to encourage you and reward you for taking that. However, actually, I just realized I can't give points for it because I made it anonymous. But please, please, please take it. I will see the numbers and I will keep harassing you, the classes, until everyone takes it, because this survey is a way for me to see how I'm doing as a teacher from the student's perspective, right? I get evaluated by the principal and he comes in and he tells me, oh, there's a really cool, cute, like white fluffy dog that just walked by. So the principal comes in and grades me. How am I doing professionally from a teacher, educator standpoint? But that's totally different than what you guys experience as students. And I want to hear your opinions. Please be honest. It is anonymous. Please be truthful, though. Don't get on there and just be like, I'm going to bash Mr. Rogers or whatever. I don't care. I'm just going to give Mr. Rogers all 5s. Be honest and think about it. It is 30 questions, but most of them are like 1 to 5 scale, so they do not take very long. And then there are a few short answer questions that you need to type a response to. There are things like, Mr. Rogers, did he grade fairly or not? Did you have a time where you felt that I didn't grade you fairly and you want to express that? There are things like if you felt safe and respected in my class. There's also a section for you to put things you've liked that we did this year, things you didn't like. So it's those type of questions. And again, please take it because it does help me become better as a teacher. I will read all of those. And if I see a pattern of like 10 students are saying the same thing that I could improve on, that is something I want to work on in the future so that other students don't encounter that. Or if there's something that I'm doing that you really like, it's the same thing. I don't want to stop doing something or stop acting a certain way in class if students appreciate that. So please take that survey. Next is your final kind of assignment for the week is to create a 4 to 5 minute video, just like a selfie video, just like I'm doing right now. And you're going to upload it on Flipgrid. We haven't used that this year in this class, but I imagine some of your other teachers have. It's super simple. I have a link in the document in the weekly packet. You basically just click the link, you'll log in with your school email, and you'll be able to upload a video. There is a prompt in the packet. It's not just for you to ramble on about your favorite ice cream flavor. So please make sure you read the prompt. It has to do with the class and reflecting on how you did and what you enjoyed and what you got out of it. Please make sure you click the right link for the Flipgrid. There are 2. There's one for the 4-5 block, and there is one for the 6-7 block as well. And in the past, I've had students go to the wrong classes for different things, so make sure you click the right class. Okay? Final thing this week, we are doing a class call. I would like you to come. It is, most of you have come to some of the class calls. I haven't had a single class call where everyone comes. I would love for that to be the case this time. It is going to be a fun one. Bring a snack, bring your favorite blanket, show up. We're going to do Kahoot probably or something like that. Something fun. It's not going to be me talking about, I'll answer questions if there are questions about things this week, but this is meant to be kind of like a class party. Remotely, which is kind of weird. This is your freshman year. It sucks that it ended this way, but we still want to celebrate it. And I had you guys for a block, so this is kind of the class that many of you maybe have made the strongest bonds with each other with, just because you're spending twice as long together as you do in your other classes. So I wanted to give a time for that. So 4th and 5th block is Thursday at 11 a.m., which is our scheduled class time on the calendar, so you shouldn't have anything else planned. And then I made 6-7 during the scheduled lunch because I felt it would be easier than making it later so that you can be done earlier in the day, or if you have other classes doing things later in the day, you could do that. You can totally bring your lunch. If you've been most of you I know aren't following the remote schedule, but if that's your lunchtime, feel free to bring your lunch. I'll probably be eating lunch or eating snacks or something. So please come to that. So those are the 4 things for the week. If you look at the schedule at the bottom, Monday today is supposed to be the LTI reflection, Tuesday the course evaluation, Wednesday kind of think about the video, maybe type up some response, Thursday is the class meeting, and then by Sunday at midnight, you need to have everything done. Okay, if you have questions, please email me. I look forward to seeing you guys on Thursday. And again, please definitely do the LTI survey. It's an assignment. And then please do the course evaluation as well, because it really helps me and reflect on the year so that I can continue to be a better teacher. Okay? And props if any of you noticed that I shaved. It's kind of growing back already, but shaved a few days ago. And if you're curious, can I flip this around? I should be able to. No, maybe not. Here is the busy area I live in. I live in Green Lake. There's actually a school right here. And it's been really weird filming here. I think about 20 people and dogs have walked by. Saw some few buses, but is what it is. Make the best of the situation. Hopefully the maintenance fixes whatever's wrong with my apartment. And I'll see you guys later.